Hello and welcome back to the Ryan Weiss Show. Thank you for joining me today. I recorded the introductory episode to the show last week and I got a lot of positive feedback from it. So thank you everybody who reached out and had nice things to say. I really appreciate it. I'm recording this episode in my car right now, but just to remind people, I'm driving a Tesla that is self-driving. So I'm keeping my eyes on the road, but the car is actually driving itself. So it is, safe for me to record this video. I am looking forward to presenting another, or rather the first episode of Lessons for My Kids today to you. There are two things that I am improving with this episode. Number one, I got this little DJI mic to improve the sound quality of my videos. And then number two, I think I have a tendency to ramble, so I created a little outline for the information I want to present to you today. And I'm looking forward to that outline keeping me on track and making it so that I just deliver the value to you and allow you to get on with your day. So if you're new to the channel, this is a video series called Lessons for My Kids. These are the lessons I want to make sure that my kids learn before they become adults. And I'm recording these videos mainly for them. And I'm recording them so that if anything were to happen to me, I can sort of rest in peace knowing that, the information that I thought was vital for my children to learn, they do in fact get to learn because, these videos will be available for them. So the lesson that I'm presenting today is called Take 100% Responsibility for Your Life. Now, this is a lesson I think I first learned in The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. I know that Darren Hardy is maybe one of the first people to teach this lesson to me. And taking 100% responsibility for your life is a lesson in mindset. The definition that I use for mindset is a pattern of thoughts or a system of thinking. In my opinion, you can have both positive and negative mindsets. A negative mindset is one that would discourage you, discount you, cause you to not take action, question yourself. And I would say probably most people have a negative mindset. Most people, have a pattern of thoughts that tell them that they're not worthy, or they're not good enough, or they don't have the skills, or they don't have the money, or they're too old or too young, or etc. Most people have a limiting mindset. Now, on the flip side, you can have a positive mindset. A positive mindset is one that is encouraging, one that tells you that you're good enough, that now's a good time, that you have the skills, the resources, the everything that you need to be able to take action to get the things that you want. And taking 100% responsibility for your life is a lesson in positive mindset. So in life, you have outcomes, and the outcomes of your life can be good or bad. You can have positive or negative physical health outcomes. You can either be fat or fit. You can have positive or negative relationship outcomes. You can have positive, constructive, happy relationships, or you can have, negative, destructive, harmful relationships. You have money outcomes, right? You're either rich or you're broke, or you're on your way to either destination. You can have positive or negative educational outcomes. So you're either, learning and becoming better spoken, or, you're consuming sort of mindless social media or watching TV, and that's not really helping you, but maybe it's entertaining you. You have various outcomes in your life, and your mindset matters. And so taking 100% responsibility for your life is a mindset that says, I am responsible for the outcomes of my life, and I am responsible for the decisions that drive those outcomes. If you have this mindset, that makes you unusual, and I encourage you to develop it within yourself. People get tripped up on taking 100% responsibility for your life because life is gray. Life is not black and white. And within life, there are various things that happen to you that you have no control over. Your childhood is a good example. You don't get to select the family that you're raised by. Sometimes you can be physically harmed, like if you're in a car accident. Sometimes the economy changes, and nobody has any control over the economy. Now, most people focus on these parts of life that you don't have control over. But the truth is that everyone has parts of their life that they don't have control over. What you do have control over is, number one, the things that you do to prepare for the life situations that you're in. And number two, the things that you do about the things that have happened to you. So you control your preparation and you control your responses. People who are successful seem to focus more on the productive things they can do to prepare and the productive things they can do to respond to the situations that they're in. Unsuccessful people seem to focus more on the things that they don't have control over, and they use the things that they don't have control over as an excuse or a justification for why they don't have the results that they want in their life. Now, sometimes the things that happen in your life are substantially negative and extremely tragic. If you're in a car accident and you're a quadriplegic, you might have had the aspiration to be a pro bodybuilder, but the fact is that that's just not in the cards anymore. And that is the case, so taking 100% responsibility for your life doesn't guarantee the outcomes that you want. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to have a positive outcome. But, life in a lot of ways is a probability game. And what you want to do is you want to increase the probability of getting positive outcomes. And so developing a positive mindset and taking 100% responsibility for your life, or 100% responsibility for the things that you have control over, will absolutely increase the probability of having positive outcomes in your life. So it's not a guarantee. Nothing in life is a guarantee, but taking 100% responsibility is absolutely something that you can do today to increase the probability of having a positive outcome in your life. And the application of taking 100% responsibility for your life is asking yourself, number one, what can I do to prepare for the situations that I'm going to be in? And number two, how can I best respond to the situations that I am currently in? One final thing I'll say is that taking 100% responsibility for your life is a habit, like most things. Most mindsets are a habit. So it might feel uncomfortable at first when you take 100% responsibility. But I encourage you to sort of push through that discomfort if you're experiencing any, and know that the habit is building, and it builds both ways. So if you consistently abdicate responsibility and say, oh, woe is me, this bad thing happened, and that's why I'm in this situation that I don't want to be in, that is habitual. So if you find yourself saying those things, I bet you're going to find yourself saying those things into the future as well. And vice versa. If something bad happens to you and you say, well, that sucks, I didn't have much control over it. What could I have done to better prepare for that situation? And what can I now do to best respond to the situation? You will find that mindset is also habitual, and you'll find yourself continuing to think that way into the future once you start practicing it consciously. So in summary, I encourage you to tell yourself that you are 100% responsible. Reject and be skeptical of excuses. Seek evidence for your own agency, and you will live a more fulfilling and productive life if you develop this mindset within yourself. It's no guarantee that you'll have positive outcomes, but it increases your chances of having positive outcomes greatly. So thanks for listening to this. That's my lesson for my children today. Take 100% responsibility for your life. And I hope that this was valuable and interesting. Thanks for watching.